Hello everybody, this is me Johan here. I've been using the Oneplus 7 as my primary smartphone for the past week, and this has been my experience with it. I'm under direct sunlight right now and the phone's brightness has been set all the way up to 100%. Believe me, under direct sunlight you only need 70% of this phone's brightness to view it under direct sunlight. The in-display fingerprint scanner on this phone has been a real joy to use, and this has got to be the fastest in-display fingerprint scanner on any phone right now. Let's showcase it to you. Just check this out. Tap and you're inside instantly. Once again, tap and you're inside instantly. It's been a real joy to use this in-display fingerprint scanner. The face unlock on this phone has worked perfectly as well. I'll just showcase it to you guys right now. Just look at that. Look how fast that was. Once again, wow, it just opens in an instant. It's been brilliant. The screen used on this phone is a 6.4-inch optic AMOLED panel. This is a full HD+. It's unlike the OnePlus 7 Pro, it's not a Quad HD. It's the usual OnePlus 1080p panel. But believe me, it's a bright and extremely punchy panel, and I've been really satisfied with the media experience on this phone. This clip you're seeing right now is being played at 1080p and it's at its maximum brightness. It's at 100% brightness right now, believe me. If you really like watching videos on this phone provides a rich, vivid and extremely satisfactory media experience overall. I've been really satisfied playing video clips on this phone. If there was one big complaint I had about OnePlus phones, it was always with the speaker. The speaker was utter rubbish, to be honest, but this time they provided stereo speakers. The one you're seeing over here, this is one of the speakers, and one over here is the earpiece along with the speaker. Believe me, I've been super impressed with the speakers this time. I'll just play a clip for you guys right now. Alright, the volume has been set to 100% right now. Just listen to this clip right now. I mean, just listen to this. Wow. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. The speakers on this phone have been mightily impressive. This has been an area where I have had a big problem with OnePlus. I'm telling you, great job by OnePlus. Believe me, you don't have to use 100% of its volume. All you need to use is 70% of its volume to get a really rich audio experience out of this phone. Omitting the headphone jack has meant one thing. I'd had to always use the dongle to connect my headphones. This has been a bit of a letdown, just like the 6T. Since this phone does support Dolby Atmos, I have to say one thing. The quality of audio via the earphones has been also good. You've got these different modes, the dynamic mode, movie mode and music mode to choose accordingly. It's been a pleasurable experience overall. The call quality and reception on this phone was again excellent. The calls were crisp and clean and clear, and I had no problems whatsoever. Fantastic call quality and reception. Regarding the software and the security patch, the phone is currently running Android 9 Pie, and the security patch as of now is for the 1st of May 2019. We are in the month of June 2019, so that's not too bad. Regarding performance on this phone, what can I just say over here? 6GB of RAM, the Snapdragon 855 along with the Adreno 640 GPU. It has been an absolute pleasurable experience. You guys can have a look at it. I have a minimum of 40 apps open right now. On any other Android phone, I would not open more than 20 or 25 apps at the same time. And believe me, I couldn't do anything to slow this phone down. Just look at the speed and the fluency. There are 40 apps open in the background. And just look at the fluency of the speed over here. And games also played extremely well on this phone at high graphics settings. Regarding the build quality of this phone, the front and the back of the phone are both made up of Corning Gorilla Glass. I must say one thing, I've been really impressed. The phone feels very solid and well put together. The volume rockers, as well as the power button, as well as the alert slider, all feel very tactile and well put together. I've been extremely impressed. The phone feels a lot more expensive than its price. In terms of battery life, the phone has done a decent job overall. This phone does come with a 3700 mAh battery. And if you are not a gamer, you can get over a day's use out of this phone's battery and anywhere between 6 and 7 hours of screen on time with 4G and Wi-Fi mix. But if you are a very heavy gamer, this phone will have to be topped up by late evening sometime. You can expect a screen on time of somewhere between 4 and 5 hours. Regarding the cameras on this phone, the rear cam, this phone does come with a dual camera setup at the back. The main camera on top is a 48 megapixel camera and the depth sensor is 5 megapixel. And regarding the front camera, it's a 16 megapixel front camera. One of my main gripes with OnePlus phones have always been its camera, but this time around I'm happy to report one thing. I've been impressed with the phone's camera. See, it's not the best camera in its class and it's definitely not as good as those Samsungs or Pixels out there, but I'll tell you one thing. If you are a fan of extra saturated photos, I mean bright and vibrant photos like the one I've just taken over here, you will definitely enjoy this phone's camera. If you're a person that regularly uploads photos on Instagram or Facebook, this camera might really appeal to you. But if you're a fan of natural color photographs, it might not appeal to you. But nevertheless, you can always load the Google Cam APK on this in such a case. If you want a phone with great performance, great build quality, an amazing set of stereo speakers, reasonably good cameras, decent battery life, great gaming performance, and of course, that amazing software experience, you simply cannot go wrong with the OnePlus 7. It is still great value for money at 33K, and in my opinion, still the flagship killer. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Do give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit subscribe to my channel if you are interested in following my content from here on, and do hit the notifications icon right next to it, the bell icon, so that you all get notified with the latest videos the second they're uploaded. I'm there on all social media. I'm there on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links to all my social media are there in the description below. So as it is, as always, I wish all of you a tremendous day ahead of you. Ciao for now.